This is our planet Earth around the Atlantic Ocean. In between the two lines, there's a lot of sun. In Africa, people have beautiful smile. They look happy. South Americans are dancing in the streets. Salsa, samba, tango de amor. Life is hot and colorful. Up north, it is either raining, snowing or freezing all year. The world is grey and most people are depressed. Northlings want to retire and go south to sit in the sun. So why the hell people from the sunny part want to go north? The answer is simple. Down south, the money symbols have one stripe. Up north, the money symbols have two stripes. This money surely must be better, 'cause two is more than one. Oh yes! Messages from people who went north tell extraordinary stories about money trees and gold coin shitting donkeys.
If you succeed to enter, they feed you and put you into a hotel.
If you work 1 single day, you are entitled to a minimum pension for the rest of your life.
In fact, they are suffering even more from the cold and darkness, but they tell these lies for not losing face. So without hesitation, millions want to leave their country in a search for the promised land. Of course, you can try to climb the US fence or to row over the Mediterranean Sea, but your chances to reach your goal are extremely low. You may try it officially, but the immigration laws are only there to refuse entrance in a diplomatic way. You may ask to enter as a student, but your diploma only entitles you to non-university studies, for which you cannot get a visa. You may ask to enter as a tourist, but if you haven't traveled around the world, there's no proof that you intend to go back. And if you did travel around the world, they ask you a certificate of good behavior of all countries in which you traveled during the last 5 years. No way you can get this. By marriage, for business. In fact, there is no way of people getting officially in without help from inside. To get help from inside, ask someone to speak of your assets, and you may get invited by a powerful friend who helps you through the administration. Whenever you do get in, immediately seduce your friend and ask him to accompany you to town hall to state your address at his place and ask permission to stay in the country. There it gets tricky. They ask you to give them copies of 57 different types of documents, and when you finally succeed in producing more documents than any white person ever saw, they'll call you a person without papers and give you a number. Your file starts its way through the administration and you start waiting. As each civil service has a noble minimum of 3% mentally disabled employees, no offense meant, and your file has to pass through 20 different services, the chance that the file doesn't get lost is about 50%. By the way, 3% is a minimum, there's no maximum. When a few years later you see that hundreds of lucky higher numbers have been treated and you still haven't got any answer, if you ask, they'll say, the Justice Department is still examining your file. Nobody will tell you, but it means that your file is lost. Don't complain, pay another 200 euros, give a new copy of all documents, get a new number and start waiting again. Before getting the permission to stay, you'll obtain a diploma and a job and pay taxes and get married. And by giving birth over and over, you'll fill your husband's grey life with joy and plenty of colors. And one day, when you're old and grey, your residence permit.